Welcome to day 2 of our Disney Treasure Cruise. Today's video is sponsored by Aura Frames. More on that in just a minute. Good morning from day 2 of our Disney Treasure Media Cruise. I want to say thank you to Disney for having us out and providing this cruise for us. Last night I slept like a baby. The beds were very comfortable, the pillows were very comfortable. Perfect temperature in here. It's just nice. I just sleep like a baby on a cruise anyways though. So today we are at Castaway Key. We are going to go down onto the island for just a little bit because it is Christmas right now and it's Christmas on the island. Even though it's not a very maritime cruise, they are still celebrating Christmas on Castaway Key. So we will be able to see their Christmas tree and see some of their holiday decorations as we walk around the island. And because I'm here by myself, I can go over to Serenity Bay, the adults only section of Castaway Key, and get some lunch. So we're going to go do that. And then we'll come back onto the ship and do some more exploring. It's gonna be fun. First thing that we gotta do though is head up to Marceline Market and get some breakfast.
Ooh, here's something that I wanted to point out is on the older ships, these are fish, and people will do fish extenders as like a way of connecting together before the cruise, and then they give each other gifts. It's through the Facebook page. The Facebook page, every cruise, I don't know how it happens, but somebody makes a specific Facebook page for that sailing. So each individual sailing of every single Disney cruise ship has a Facebook page, like a Facebook group that somebody has started. And you guys can get together, do your fish extenders, like say who you're going to exchange gifts with and talk about the cruise to come. I'm headed up to Marceline Market on deck 11, but those are not fish on this ship. Those are scarab beetles. Also, the inside of these elevators is beautiful. I'm going to give you guys the hours for Marceline Market. Breakfast, 7 to 10:45. Lunch, noon to 1:30. So inside Marceline, there is Marceline's Cafe, and it's all themed to Alice in Wonderland. You can see all the tea time stuff up there. And then if you look over here, there's just the rabbits. At least I think it's Alice in Wonderland. It looks like Alice in Wonderland to me. This is my coffee. I got a little duck, a little baby Donald Duck. Starting off with the chef's counter. I'm okay for right now, thank you. I got bacon and sausage and eggs and asparagus. A bacon, tomato, and Gruyere cheese flan. And a honey ham flan. Here's what happened the last time we tried these. The shell is sweet. Although it looks very delicious, it was too sweet for me. We got more sausage, hash browns, grilled tomatoes, turkey bacon, hot smoked salmon, gravlax trout board. Good morning. Eggs Benedict and eggs Julia, which I think is just like eggs Benedict, but instead of ham you get salmon and then hollandaise sauce. There's like a little section inside of Marceline Market for kind of devoted to Remy. And look, there's the chef's hat and all the little tiny tables set up for Remy's restaurant. And then a recipe card up here for ratatouille and a little wooden spoon. And then over here at Signature Choices, we've got some ginger chicken congee, some egg fried rice, different toppings for these items. More of the bacon and sausage and hash browns and tomatoes. And we got corned beef hash over here, some sauteed mushrooms, and some roasted potatoes with bell peppers and onions. Also, we're making pancakes back here, and look at all the Mickey waffle makers back there. Because right next door is the kids counter where they can get chocolate chip pancakes, Mickey waffles, buttermilk pancakes, and blueberry pancakes over here. As well as some strawberry compote and whipped cream to go on top, fresh fruits, cream of wheat with brown sugar, or spiced cranberry raisin and lemon compote. Ooh. And we head into Market Deli. We've got creamy grits and brown sugar, assorted cereals, oatmeal and brown sugar, and then different condiments that you might like. Breakfast toppings for your oatmeals. Lots of different options in there. More toppings for what seems like bread and bagels and stuff. And then you've got milks and yogurts and butter chips and bananas. Oh, these are the toppings over here for the wheat bread, the bagel, the English muffin. Then we head over to Pantry Favorites where you can make your own smoked salmon board and gravlax and various items for that, and charcuterie items as well. Bircher muesli, berry parfait, mango smoothie, plant-based blueberry orange yogurt granola, and strawberry smoothie. More fresh fruits, more little rolls and breads. Then we start to get to the sweeter stuff over here with various donuts and assorted muffins and danishes. And then we got plain croissants and multigrain croissants. And then as we head back here, this is the omelet station in the back. Ham and cheese croissant, I'm all about that. That's one of my favorite things in the very back. And then we've got bacon and sausage again, and as well as hash browns, and then fried eggs here. And then fresh fruit bowls for you to make. So for breakfast, I kept it nice and easy, nice and light. Something, lots of greenery. The ham and cheese croissants, I got some hash browns, some bacon, some sausage. And then I also ordered an omelet, and they gave me a buzzer. So on the other ships, you get a little like standee that goes on the table, and then they bring it to you. But here, they give me a buzzer, and I have to go back up and get it, which would have been interesting. I found Nick, and he's going to sit with me. But if I was here by myself, I would have to leave all my stuff and go up and get it. So that is interesting to me, but I'm okay with it. All right, now that we're done with breakfast, we're heading downstairs. They did have pog juice at breakfast. Is that a normal thing on the cruise lines? I feel like I don't remember seeing that anywhere else. Maybe on the Wish. I don't know. I can't entirely remember right now, but I'm willing to do the research. And by research, I mean, let's go on some of the other cruise ships. Before we head onto the island, here's a word about today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Aura Frames. And if you are looking for the perfect gift this holiday season, in my opinion, you can't go wrong with Aura Frames. One of the things that we really love about Aura digital picture frames is that they have unlimited storage. We have amassed a library of pictures of the kids and different seasons and different events. Like take for instance, we have the holidays coming up, we have Christmas coming up. Another thing that is really great about Aura Frames is that you can send pictures from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection using the Aura app. So if you decide to go and travel this holiday season, you could take photos as you're traveling and send them back to your Aura frame at home or to a relative or a loved one's frame, and then you can keep them up to date on your holiday travels, and then they can get a little taste of your holiday during their holiday season. All you have to do is select the photos and then hit add to frame, and boom, it's automatically added to their frame or your frame back at home. Another thing that's really great about the Aura frame is that it has sensors on it to automatically adjust to the ambient light. So you always get the perfectly lit photo no matter what time of day it is or no matter what the lighting situation is. Aura Frames also displays your photos in true colors, so you don't have to worry about color correcting your photos. They look realistic. It looks like there's just a photo in your frame, and every frame is meticulously calibrated in order to accomplish this. It's hard to tell that it's a digital picture frame. It really does look as if it's just a photo frame there on your countertop. So if you're looking for a great gift to give this holiday season or any occasion, we definitely recommend Aura Frames. For a limited time, you can visit auraframes.com and get $35 off their best-selling Carver matte frame using the code TRACKER at checkout. That's AURA frames.com and the code is TRACKER. So be sure to check them out, and we want to say thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now, back to the video. Onto the island. Turning back and looking, there she is, the Disney treasure. Wow, man, this is so exciting. Look at the Christmas tree, and then this snowman down here is very surprised and a little bit scary looking, right? But I gotta take a picture in front of the sand people, the sandmen.
We have water, have smart water for $32 or the sunny water for $26.
And that's 6 of them?
Yeah, 6 of them. So
And
all together, the bag with the 6 bottle of water, 32, the smart, 26, the sunny.
Okay, and how much is like 6 Dasanis regular without the bag? Yeah.
Is $15.
Okay, so
And the
for
bag
like,
alone is $19. So if you buy all together, you're saving around $9.
but you can buy the bag without the waters?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, there you go. One of the reasons that I wanted to come off the ship and go onto the island is because we'll get a clear view of Hook and Peter Pan on the back of the ship, and we'll be able to get photos. Let's see if we can. I don't have much of a zoom on this lens, but we can get a little bit close on Peter Pan and Hook back there. That's a good looking ship. Some of the Christmas decorations on the island. Welcome to Castaway Key. You guys won't be able to hear too much of this, but they are playing beach Christmas songs. This one sounds like it's sung by Crush, because he's like, dude, totally tubular Christmas. At the same time, it almost sounds like Jimmy Buffett, but like Jimmy Buffett doing a silly voice. I'm excited tonight for sailing away from the island because this ship has new horns, one of which has not been advertised, but we have seen people that were on, there were 2 preview cruises before this, and some people were on it, and they were able to catch a recording of them playing the Haunted Mansion tune on the horns. Grim Grinning Ghost. Not only that, but they also do A Whole New World also from Aladdin. So when the kids from the Oceaneer Club are on the island, they come out here to Scuttle's Cove, and normally this would be full of kids, and so we wouldn't be able to go in there, but because we're here so early, there are no kids yet. So they've allowed us to come inside and have a look around. We got bathrooms over here. We've got Connect 4. There's another splash pad in here. Ooh, oh, it's super fun too. It's like water tables almost. Wow. Little slides and playgrounds, volleyball, and then various other little areas for the kids to play around in. And then there's Monstro Point, which is like a sand play area. Oh, it looks like they've got some like fossil finding or like gem finding stuff going on over here. Well, it's fun. It's definitely bigger than the one on Lookout. A lot more space. Looks like they've got tables set up for crafts. A little basketball game here. A little, almost like a ping pong table over there. Oh look, all kinds of sand toys and things that you can build together, and then balls to play with. Oh, Oliver would be in it here in the sand. Here's something that I have not seen before, but they've got strollers and wagons on the island. This is something that was very convenient about Lighthouse Point, but there's very few of them, and I don't know if this is like a first come first serve. We've never been on the island this early. I'm gonna ask around. So these are all complimentary, and I did ask a crew member, and they said that the wagons are a more recent arrival, but the strollers and wheelchairs are typically here, and there really are not very many of them, especially compared to Lighthouse. They've got so many for you to use, but these are nice because they are specifically made for all terrain, such as the beach. The wagons do okay on the beach sand, and the wheelchairs have the big inflatable wheels to go on the sand. Just having a look at some of the merch before we get too far in. I feel like some of these I haven't seen before. I like this orange one, it's good. The Spirit jersey we have seen before because it's so interesting because it's mesh so that you stay cooler. I like this one, Sandy Toes and Carrot Nose. That's fun. Best K ever. So this will confuse you guys even more because it is Castaway Key, but in this case, K rhymes with day, so it's confusing at this point now. This is not Castaway K, it's Castaway Key. I like this one too. So all the graphic tees are $30. Oh yeah, I like that one a lot. That one's cool. And the tie-dye one, if they had this in kid sizes, I would get it for Jackson. This seems like something new to me. Some Castaway Key shorts, I believe. We're looking at this outfit right here. Yeah, that's fun. Good times and tan lines. For those of you guys that do the 5K when you're here, it says, I run on my vacay. And then it has the path for the 5K. Well, this Spirit jersey is fun because it has the whole island on it and tells you what everything is. It tells you like the Boat Beach, Cookies Barbecue, Pelican Plunge, Serenity Bay. I didn't realize that in here they sell Disney Cruise Line towel clips. They sell diapers. They say swim diapers. They've got wipes and diaper cream and like tampons and pads, as well as sunscreen and aloe, just for when you get sunburned. And then phone cases too. Also like a tablet case. I didn't bring my bathing suit onto the island, but I could always go back and get it because the water does look awfully calm today. Here's something interesting that they've added to the island are these little mats. Look at the Disney treasure back there. Looking beautiful. I really am falling in love with this ship. Like, it does still have the layout issues of the Wish, but once you get used to it, it's not bad. Like, you know where you're going, and it's easy to navigate once you have been on it for a day. And so, I don't know. I do love the fantasy, but I really love the styling of the treasure. Like, I like the styling of the treasure better than I like the styling of the fantasy. But I like the layout of the fantasy better than I like the layout of the treasure. This is taking over the fantasy's itineraries. So this will probably be the cruise ship that we will head onto most often, just as right now the fantasy is the cruise ship that we go on most often because it has the itineraries that we like. So we'll have to see. We'll see. We do have a trip on the treasure coming up. We'll see how the family likes it. We'll have to give it a try. We'll see. We might be a treasure family. Let's stop by the seashore before going over to Serenity Bay because this caught my eye right here. This little outfit. This is a Theodore Elliott collab for Disney Cruise Line Artist Showcase. It's kind of like seersucker, but it's got the pants and the shirt that go with it. It's pretty fun. The shirt, $65, and the shorts are $32. So not bad. So now I'm gonna get on the tram and head over to Serenity Bay. Now we're headed to Serenity Bay. We're really heading. So we've made it over to Serenity Bay, and our friend Jeremiah from Laughing Place told us a fun fact about this. So if you guys can think back, or if you'd like to go and view this movie, Splash, starring Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah, the very first scene where Tom Hanks meets Daryl Hannah was filmed on this beach. Pretty neat, right? I think it's a fun fact about the island. This was before Disney bought it, when it was called Gorda Key, and Disney has a connection with it because Splash is a Disney movie. Serenity Bay looking mighty fine today. Let's have a dip. Let's take our toes in, see how it feels. Oof. It is wintertime, so if you come here in the winter, just be prepared. The air, very warm. The water, bit on the chilly side. It's not terrible. You could go swimming in this. Just might take a minute to get used to. But if you're from a colder climate, it might be perfect for you. All right, so I'm gonna make a quick trip back to Boat Beach because the team that brought me out here has a special content gathering opportunity over there. Or they said we would be able to meet some special guests. We'll see. Let's go over there and see who they've got for us. Man, I just got to use this hammock right here. I forgot how much I really like hammocks. Like, it was a cool breeze on my back. It felt so good. Pluto, how's it going? Are you enjoying your day on the island? Yeah? Do you enjoy the ship too? Oh, you're going swimming today. Doggy paddle, of course, right? I like it. I like it. But do you like the treasure? Are you enjoying it? Yeah? It's so good. I think it might be my new favorite ship. Oh, mind blown, right? Did they let you into the Haunted Mansion parlor? No, it's too scary, right? That's understandable. You hang out in the Skipper Society, doing music trivia. It's perfect. Is it okay if we take a photo together? I just did a Shazam to find out who was singing the song, and it is Jimmy Buffett doing like a voice like Crush. So I was great. There's Mickey. Oh, wow. Mickey, how's it going? I don't know that I've seen you in your new outfit yet. I like your steamboat on your shirt. It's very cool. Also, you have to tell Minnie how much I love the new ship. It is so good. Yeah? How many adventures have you guys been on? Too many to count? That's right. Is it okay if we take a selfie together? Perfect. All right, now that we've seen both Mickey and Pluto, we're gonna head back over to Serenity Bay because it's about 10:44. Lunch starts at 11. So we're gonna head over there, get some lunch. I can't remember eating lunch at Serenity Bay even before kids, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see it and try some food. Let's see, they've got a ribeye over there, I guess, that you can't get here on the family side of the island. Back at Serenity Bay, let's see what time they start serving lunch. They start at 11:30, so I've got about 30 minutes to chill out, hang out, relax. So now that it is 11:30, let's get some barbecue. All right, let's see. We got buns to get, cookies, some sort of like lemony muffin type thing, honey glazed salmon fillet, hot dogs, barbecue pork ribs, beef brisket. Oh, that's pretty good. Macaroni pasta salad, grilled sweet corn salad, coleslaw, red skin potato salad, pineapple salsa, hummus, tzatziki, garlic aioli, and then like a pico de gallo, lettuce, onions, pickles, tomatoes, cheese, and then we've got fresh fruit over here, grapes, cantaloupe, watermelon, pineapple, papaya, and mangoes. The little tiny birds trying to get into things. Bags of chips. We also have ice cream out here as well. So I kind of got a little bit of everything. My server last night had mentioned prime rib, and when I asked, they said this is the beef brisket. So we'll give that a try first and see. It's like brisket with crispy onions and coleslaw underneath. I'd like to put maybe some barbecue sauce on there. Let's try it without first. That's tangy. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit of a step up from like a burger and a hot dog. It'd be really good with barbecue sauce. All right, I put some barbecue sauce on it. Significantly better. Really good. It is a sweeter barbecue sauce, so I would have liked like a smoky barbecue sauce on there. They have A1 sauce and mustard up there. Now this is like too much work, but I feel like if you mixed the sweet barbecue sauce, the A1 sauce, and the mustard together to create your own little sauce. It might be really delicious on this brisket sandwich. All right, now it's time to head back to the ship and do some more exploring on the Disney Treasure. There's more wheelchairs, wagons, and strollers over here at the Pelican Point stop. Fun fact for you, if you're on a ship, especially a Disney ship, always pay attention to the carpet because the scarab beetles are going towards the front of the ship. And if there are fish on the floor, they'll be swimming to the front, things like that. So they always try to make wayfinding a little bit easy for you. All right, I've been stopping by the room because, as you guys can see, I've got the computer set up here because I've been uploading from my phone stuff to go up on Instagram so you guys can be up to date as to what's going on. But right now that the upload is going and good to go, I'm gonna go out and do some exploring. I need to go by Periscope Pub. So let's go over there right now. And then I think that's the last new interior space that we haven't seen yet. I'll go through the list while we're out just to like double check and see if there's anything that we've missed. But I think we've been everywhere that is different from the Wish here on the Treasure. Real quick, we're gonna head upstairs to the Hero Zone because in 4 minutes they're doing something that I haven't heard of before. It's called the TikTok Treasure Trials. TikTok Treasure Trials. And there's Tink's Neverland Challenge too. You have to sign up for them. I just want to see what they are. So this is the Hero Zone, and right now they're doing TikTok Treasure Trials, and there's nobody in here because nobody came up to see it because everybody's on the island, I'm assuming. But basically it's like a gigantic game of Hungry Hippos. So one person sits in this seat. You have to put on the helmet and everything so you look like a crocodile, and then you get this bucket thing, and the other person pushes you out, and you have to try to get the cannonballs like this, and then probably drag them back, right? And then once you get them back to your clock, then you install them in the clock, and the first team to get to 12 wins. So normally on the 7-day sailings, they would have Tink's trials beforehand, and then the 4 fastest teams have to compete in this. But right now they're just doing this one thing because it's such a short sailing for us. So I'm assuming these are the 4 different teams, maybe. One thing that I didn't point out is that all of the cannonballs have numbers on them, and so you have to get 1 through 12. You can't cheat and do like 2 8s. Every team has to get 1 through 12. Little added extra difficulty factor there. Now that we've seen that little thing, that was really cool. I think that's a cool idea. We're gonna head over to Periscope. Let's go into Periscope, and then I'm still gonna look through the list of things to make sure we haven't missed anything, which is right here, and it says it is closed for a private event. So, good times. It'll open at 6. Darn, maybe tomorrow. Here's something that's interesting for you. They have this whole thing that is Disney Art on Demand, and you can get all of the different portraits from the Haunted Mansion parlor, and either them side by side, you can get them individually right here, or together side by side, or just Haunted Mansion parlor attraction poster. That's pretty fun. It's pretty neat. And you can pick the size and everything like that. So you choose the media, you want it on canvas, you can get it large, you can get a frame around it, things like that. We did this at the Riviera and it was very cool. These are the murals that are on the walls of the different floors. This one is in my room. Like this is the mural that's in my room. Unlocking the Disney Treasure. Can I like zoom in on it? Oh yeah, look at that. That's blurry, but still very cool. That's yeah, a lot of really neat stuff in here. Oh, this is cool. So these are the maps. So in my room, I've got the map of Agrabah, but I guess the different ones for the different room styles. So I know Nick is staying in the Luca room, so he probably has a map of Porto Rosso. This is so cool. And Casa Madrigal. It's pretty neat stuff. And here's some examples of the art that you can get in the form that it would show up at your house. So you can see they've got some matted, some framed. This one is on canvas, so it really does look like a painting. I don't know if I ever showed you guys the Jade Cricket Cafe. So this is based off of Mulan. And I'm assuming because we're at Castaway Key, that is why everything's closed down. But do you see this? There's some like cricket cages up here hanging from the ceiling. I like that a lot. The little details. Oh, are they? I don't think they're lights. I think they're just cricket cages. That one has like little crickets on the outside of it. And then, what does it say? The flower that blossoms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. And then if you come over to the side, you can see there's the cricket from Mulan and Mushu down here too. One thing that I'm not sure that a lot of people realize is that there is a photography studio on board the ships. So this is called Shutters. This is the portrait studio in there. There's some examples of some of the portraits that you can take with shutters. Like they would take you out onto Castaway here to take these photos here, but they have these other ones and they have props. Like you could have Miguel's guitar or Mjolnir and like your Thor. And just look back over at the Jade Cricket Cafe and just underneath where you sit, what do we have right here? USB plugs. I just noticed this little statue of, I guess the cricket's name is Cricky from Mulan. He's relaxing in the tea. There's also a Disney Vacation Club office in here on the ship, and they have a model of Riviera right there. And then we just recently, over at the Polynesian, had one of these video doors installed. And right next to it, let's see here, I will put the villas at the Disneyland Hotel. Do I have to push? Oh, there it goes. Yes. And then it shows off the villas at the Disneyland Hotel. So we're on deck 4 right now, and I'm going to show you guys these murals near guest services. Arabian Nights. This is a, ooh, what is this? Like the genie. You got extra long arm there, spanning between 2 different murals. Came back over here to Sarabi Snacks because I thought I'd be able to catch. They have popcorn buckets that are specific to the Disney Treasure. They don't have any out right now, but they do have some of the sippers available out. Like how we still have Halloween stuff for Oogie Boogie. Also, the 2 different theaters right now, the Neverland Cinema is showing Moana 2, and over at the Wonderland Cinema, they're playing Deadpool and Wolverine. I wanted to head into Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Tonight is Pirate Night, so you can see they're all decked out in their pirate outfits.
So tonight is Pirates Night,
Right.
so we have done our Pirates takeover in here.
Ooh, wow. You guys did like a full takeover.
A full takeover!
Holy cow.
What we do for Pirates Night is pirate makeup, and then we have a couple different packages that include accessories. So these are the pirate faces that we're able to do. My personal favorite is the zombie pirate.
Oh, yeah.
Over here is our packages. They start down here with pirate makeup and accessories. It goes up to the swashbuckle. That one includes our shoulder parrot as well as vest and belt. And then for our young pirates, we have our pirate costume package, which includes any one of our pirate costumes, also the pirate shoulder buddy, and with all 3 they do get the makeup. So these 2 bottom ones that we can do from ages 3 up until the end, whereas our youth costume does only go to about 13 years old. It's just dependent on the costume fitting.
Gotcha. I wanted to step back into the Skipper Society and give you guys some details. I like that the top of the stage looks like the Jungle Cruise boat, and then you're heading into the cave that's on the ride. But there's various things, like various aspects of the ride, like the boa constrictor, the elephants, the gorilla wearing the hat, the monkeys, giraffes, this guy down here. And then they're going through, it looks like paper craft version of sort of Jungle Cruisey type things, but like different elements. So this is like Mount Rustmore on Castaway, and then they just showed Baloo and Mowgli. And then you can see that is the Jungle Cruise right there. This is cool. I wanted to look at this. The Jungle Cruise news. A missing playwright. Oh no. That can't be good. Skipper Jerry, please pick up the banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. Whose keys are these? I didn't get a chance to look at all this stuff. Who are the people in the picture? And then also, whose baby is this? These have to be all like the Imagineers. Huh. It's like so many different things to look at. The artwork on this ship is simply amazing. Oh, now that we're back here, all the popcorn buckets are out. And sippers. So this is the popcorn bucket specific to the Disney Treasure. Heading into Periscope Pub now and have a look around. Ooh, the Nemo meter. Eel electric volts. So this is a bar themed around 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Well, I like this bag of pearls. Look at a little turtle guy up there. So we're underwater. Oh, and the giant squid up there. Oh, Great Expectations, Robinson Crusoe. Great truths and great authors. Mysterious Island, Navigation and Nautical Astronomy. Pretty fun. I can't really read what the other ones are. Oh! They have specimens inside here. This Periscope Pub. Anchor Engineering, 1921. Ooh. Oh. Here's some of the food items that they have in here. And then they have some of the drinks. Oh, the little bubble on top. Look at this. It's got like little octopus leggies. Oh, and a burger too. A burger and fries. Giant pretzel. Chicken wings. And bratwurst over here. Ooh, look at these taps back here. So these are 3 beers that are specific to this bar, to this ship. This is called Submarine Stout. This one's called Twisted Tentacle. And this one's called Flapping Fish. So this one's a stout. What are the other two?
Pastime ale and a goose beer.
What's the last one?
A goose beer.
A ghost beer. Okay. I like that you guys have fossils in the tap too. Go back behind the bar. There's a big dial, and each of these numbers is the hull number for a Disney cruise ship. So specifically we're on the Treasure, and 718 is the hull number for the Treasure. Oh, okay. So 706 is the Destiny, and they said that they ordered the Destiny before the Treasure. All of these little dials will move occasionally. I like this one, Sea Horsepower. This is full steam ahead or astern. Frequency, sorta hertz, really hertz, megahertz. That's a fun one. Fathoms, Atlantis. Heat indicator, very hot. Squidometer, 1992. I'm going to give you guys a look at the menu in here. I like how they have one called the Narwhal. That's fun. So these are the Uncharted beers, meaning these are the 3 that are only available here on the Treasure. And then, oh, here's the price. Buy 5, get 1 free. These are the price of the beers. Sorry, I was like looking at $48 for a beer. No, that's when you buy 6 of them for $48. And then you get an exclusive mug for $17.50 and get a draft beer for the price of a 16-ounce. 24-ounce for the price of a 16-ounce. And then here is the food menu. How much is the burger? 16.
Squid replica from Disneyland Paris. We have some fun little dates and numbers down here.
Oh, okay.
Reference the film and the book.
Okay.
Dial the depth and pressure gauge behind the bar. Obviously we're on a submarine, so the depth markings that are across the top, those represent the different hull numbers. Then we have the latitude and longitude of the shipyard, Meyer Werft.
Which is where this ship was built, but also, if you look at the end, they are little hidden Mickeys on the end of the dials. And then of course you have a giant squid right there on this dial. And then these are replicas of the dive tanks from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So if you're looking up, this is an actual video image on the ceiling, and you'll see fish swim by every once in a while, and those fish are the fish from the seas at Epcot. They just stuck a camera in there and filmed up and had the fish swim over top. And then the wave action that you see was what they filmed during the sea trials of the Treasure. They just pointed the camera at the ocean as they were driving the ship around. Also wanted to point out this gigantic tentacled squid, I guess, or octopus on the ground in the carpet. And of course, underneath the bar, they do have purse hangers and regular plugs and USB plugs. On the floor outside of Periscope Pub, you can see there are some squid-like tentacles here, and then the words down the hatch, but you can see some of the letters are being taken away by the squid. Here's the thing. The thing that separates Disney out from other cruise ships is the things that we just saw inside of Periscope Pub. The fact that they have all those little hidden details is wild. Like, what other cruise ship is doing that? Is any other cruise ship doing that? I don't know. They're setting up for the Jungle Cruise an interactive story adventure. And it says, and now, the backside of water, hop aboard your jungle boat with Skipper Frank and Skipper Lily as you embark on an obstacle-ridden race down treacherous jungle rivers. So, they're setting up a whole bunch of little things and props and the such. We'll see how it goes. This ought to be interesting. This is a new thing that's specific to the Treasure. So right here is Scat Cat, and I just realized there's a little window that looks inside to the bar. They've got all these little glass cats everywhere, all mixed in with these bottles. It's kind of like if you're not looking, you would just think they were bottles. But they're little glass cats. As they're setting up these two boats here, made out of rope, I am learning that it is a race to race these two boats, and I have been designated the team captain already because I'm the only one here so far. Ooh, they have started doing some jungle noises. Well, the hosts have arrived. Checking out their boats. We have made it onto the ship.
If everybody could actually sit down, we're gonna sit down crisscross applesauce.
There's the opposite team. The moon is out. It is a beautiful night in the jungle.
It's time for an adventure. Ooh, I love an adventure. A jungle river cruise adventure. What a great idea. My crew against yours, right? What do you guys say?
Yay!
Dispatch to Skipper. Come in, Skipper.
This is Skipper Lily.
Skipper, there's a rumor going around the docks that you're planning a riverboat race along the most dangerous stretches of the jungle waterways. Is that true?
Yes.
That's a capital idea.
We're heading deep into the jungle where it rains about some 365 days a year.
Feel that mist on your
She's
face.
spraying us with water.
Now on your left, you'll see the most confused creatures in the jungle. Tourists. Whatever you do, do not feed them. They have an insatiable appetite for free soft-serve ice cream. Guys, well, today is your lucky day because not only am I the best skipper this side of the Congo, I know the Irrawaddy better than anyone. And speaking of the Irrawaddy, you know what our first challenge is right now? Rapids!
Oh no!
You know, these waters bring live streaming to a whole new level. We can either chance going through more fast and rough waters, or we can take a shortcut around through the smooth but mysterious lake. The choice is yours, Ryan. What do you want to do? Lake water! Shortcut! All right, shortcut, here we go!
Ooh. Oh no! Ah! Whoa! My goodness!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hold still and don't move! Their vision is based on moving feet as still as possible. You know, piranhas are some of the smartest creatures in the jungle. Do you know why? Because they're always in school.
Oh! Oh!
Feet as still as possible.
You can't tell us jokes. Oh no!
As we move through the jungle, I want to point out some of my favorite plants. That one.
Ooh!
Ooh, and that one. I don't talk about that one. Are we all ready for the eighth wonder of the world?
Yes!
Drum roll, please.
I'm doing it with my feet. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Whoa! Whoa!
All right, everybody. We are in the home stretch now. Skipper Lily to dispatch. We're on our way. The only way we're going to get past these booby traps is to defuse as many as we can, okay?
All right. Oh no! I feel like we don't want to go too far out. But I do want to get poison frogs. I'm feeling it. Oh, that counts, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, good.
Welcome to a jungle cruise.
Oh.
So you know, you see that bamboo right there?
Yeah.
Now some people claim that it's 8 stories high, and some people claim that it's 9, but that's a whole other story. You survived this long. Look! We're at the end!
We did it.
How easy was that?
Dispatch to Skippers. Dispatch to Skippers. Come in, Skippers.
We hear you, dispatch.
Well done, Skippers. You both led your riverboats bravely through the jungle.
Well, that was fun and exciting. That was another show exclusive to the Disney Treasure. Super fun and interactive. Jokes the whole time. Like, all the entertainment, top notch. I like all the artwork is amazing. Like, everything about it is just so good. Look at this little interactive Steamboat Willie that we've got going on here. A little truck going by every once in a while. I ran outside to hear the horns. I was on my way up to bad timing. So we did get to hear the horns, sort of. I was trying to get up to the upper deck. Then I heard the announcement, just quick, ran into my room because I happened to be on deck 6 and ran outside, and I caught as much of the horns as I could and as good of quality as I could without being up on the upper deck. Hopefully tomorrow during the day at sea, hopefully right around noon, we should hear the horns again. And there is a secret horn on the treasure, and it's Grim Grinning Ghosts, and I hope we get to hear that tomorrow. So right now I am uploading some stuff to the internet, and then I need to start getting ready to go to my dinner at Enchanté. About 4:30 right now. My dinner's at 6. So tonight we have Enchanté, and directly after Enchanté we need to get out of there in enough time to get down to the theater to see the Moana show, because that is exclusive to the Disney Treasure. And then after that, come back to the room, get dressed into our pirate outfit. It's just a pirate shirt, and then head up to the upper decks to celebrate Pirate Night, where we see the fireworks and we see the show and stuff like that. This is the same or similar show to that of the Disney Wish. It's one of my favorite fireworks shows because there's a live band that plays along with the fireworks. This is the only Disney place that you will see a live band playing in unison with fireworks, like coordinating and in time with the fireworks. So it's a really cool thing to see. So we're gonna go do that. Hopefully we have enough time to do all that. Enchanté is a longer dinner experience, and apparently the head chef is here on the ship for Enchanté, like a Michelin-starred chef. So we are hopefully going to be able to get out of there in enough time to see Moana. If not, we will be back soon for our actual 7-day trip, and then we can go see Moana if we miss it tonight. I'd like to see it tonight, though. Alright, I'm all dressed. It's about 5:40. I'm going to go down there a little bit, or up there a little bit early. See if I can get in early in order to try to get out early in order to see Moana. But I'm very excited. Like, I like Enchanté. It's a very delicious food. So we've made it up to deck 11. We're headed through Marceline Market. We're not actually going to go to Marceline Market. We're going to go up these stairs, which would lead us to the Hero Zone, but also Enchanté and Palo, as well as the Rose up here. So we take these stairs up, and this is one of the confusing sections of the ship, because if you're all like going up, you're going forward. That's not where we're going. That's to the Hero Zone. We're turning around. I like this artwork. It's cool. Passing by the Vibe. And then going out the door here that looks like it goes to the Hero Zone, but it doesn't. We go across the hall here to the Rose. And then once inside the Rose, then we can go to Enchanté and Palo. And so the Rose is the bar outside of Palo and Enchanté. Here's something that's interesting. So the Rose is also on the Wish, but this actual like rose on the Wish is red colored, and it's on like a base, whereas the one here on the Treasure is gold, and it doesn't have a base, and all the petals have fallen down, or the petals are starting to fall off, as this is a bar based on the Rose from Beauty and the Beast. And it's a pretty great lounge as you're waiting to go into Enchanté, especially at sunset. Look at how beautiful this is. I also just realized that on the Wish, the word "the Rose" has a golden rose in it, and here on the Treasure, the word "the Rose" has a red rose in it. So they kind of like flip-flop the colors.
Chandelier as well, which represent this beautiful explosion of champagne at the end of the song, and of course that's where our chef is from as well.
Here's my seat, all by myself. I don't know what this thing is. So I didn't know what the object was on the table, but it turns out that it is so that the chef enjoys things to be hands-free, so you don't have to hold on to the menu. It just is already propped up here on the table, so you can read it. There are two different prefix menus, the Passion one and the Portugais, and they could mix them together. Like I could do these first 3 courses here and then switch over to the chicken up here and get cheeses and dessert, or I can do the collection, and the collection is a custom menu that will contain a bunch of different things here and then some extras things. So I'm going to be doing the collection. For the canapé, we got the Gruyere croquette, a falafel, and this beef tartare. And then they also flipped the menu over for me. And you got Lumiere greeting me, and then be our guest, and then it explains a little bit about the chef. It's really interesting because the chef is Chef Arnold Lament. He has 3 Michelin stars to his name, and this is the 10-year anniversary of him holding all 3 for 10 years now. I already had the chickpea falafel. It was very delicious. And Gruyere, oh, it was more of a bright flavor because there's like a lemon in there. That was lovely. The beef tartare, like a whole wheat cracker on the bottom. That was very good. Nice way to start the evening. So they brought out the sourdough bread, and this is a sourdough that they specifically get from one of the best bakers in France. It's a baker that provides a lot of different breads for Michelin-starred restaurants in France. And they bring out unsalted butter, and then they bring salt from the northern region of France. This is a first crystalled sea salt. I don't know what that means, but it's got a little tiny spoon in it. I love this. The last time that we were here on the Wish, it was so good. Here's an interesting fact. The chef is here. He is celebrating 10 years since getting his 3rd Michelin star at his restaurant in France. Had a passion for cooking since he was 5 years old. He actually took over the restaurant from his father, who had lost the Michelin star at the restaurant, and then when he took over the restaurant, he got the star back, and then got 2 more for the restaurant. So he's a very accomplished chef. So this is an amuse-bouche. This is a pickled radish with a vegetable stuffing in a tomato water. Also, this bread is so good. We just finished the amuse-bouche. It was a very light flavor, like a bright flavor, and really helped me out get my palate nice and clear for the next course.
Our first official course is gonna be the leeks. So on the bottom we have leeks glazed in butter. Top we're gonna find like a brick tube up with creamy egg yolk with some chives, bread crouton. This is the coteau champenois sauce, actually combination of round vinegar, white wine and heavy cream. Bon appetit.
Really delicious. The egg yolk was so rich, and the leeks were warm, and the egg yolks were a little bit, they weren't hot, but they weren't cold. The saltiness of the rice milk and the heavy cream and everything like that, and everything was so good.
Here we are with our homemade potato gnocchi. We have the grated parmesan cheese on top of it, and this is the parmesan sauce. You will realize extremely soft gnocchi. Bon appetit.
Thank you. So good. Very soft gnocchis. Like eating a scoop of mashed potatoes. It's so good. Saltiness of the cheese has like that bite to it. Oh, my server Marco just came over and said, because it's a French restaurant that I'm in right now, that was French gnocchi. And French gnocchi is 100% potato, no flour. It's super soft.
We're gonna continue with onion. It's all about onion. We have 3 different types. From the side we have the pearl onion. We remove the middle from the bottom and fill up with onion puree and tzatziki sauce. We have the cipollini onion, fisir alla plancha, and pickle onion with herb condiment. This is the yellow wine sauce. Bon appetit.
This onion dish is one of the strongest smelling dishes that I've ever smelled. It smells very delicious though. Let's see. Holy cow. Wow. It's so like, because they grill it, like a fire toasted onion. So good.
We have the chicken, pulled breast of chicken from North of Carolina. Now we use both sides of breast to create the shape. In the middle we're gonna find the hazelnut condiment. It's gonna give you a bit of nutty flavor. The green dots are watercress coulis, and we have the kind of like a candy shape of ravioli stuffed with trumpet mushroom, lardo di colonnata and pork belly. This is the chicken curry sauce.
So we're not to dessert yet, but my server Marco came over and said we have 3 choices for dessert. There's a chocolate one, if you're a chocolate lover, with some caramel in there. There's a peanut one with peanut brittle and peanut butter, and then there's a citrus one that is more of a tart, more acidic dessert. I went with the peanut one. They're not bringing that out right now. I think they just needed a little bit of time to get it ready.
So on your right hand side you're gonna find the loin of lamb. On the left hand side we have Brussels sprouts. Over here is the whiskey miso condiment. Over here we have the Swiss chard. Inside we have the braised shoulder of lamb. This is the lamb stew. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Wagyu beef, tenderloin cut, sir alla plancha. On the side we have the salsifi in the middle. We have the shavings of yellow and red beetroot. And over here is the berlango ravioli glazed with beetroot and stuffed with beetroot puree. This is the beef stew. Bon appetit.
Thank you. It's like extra red because of the beet. It almost has a sweet flavor to it because of the beet and the jus. Ooh. Like a vinegary sweet flavor. That is really good. And also the most interesting steak I've ever eaten. And that's exciting. Now comes the cheese cart.
Welcome to the France once again. Well.
So here's my cheese plate. From 12 o'clock moving this way, it gets from mild to stronger. And these 2 are like hard cheeses. And then we move into, this is just brie. And this is a triple cream. And then we go into the stronger blue cheeses. And then we get another piece of bread, but this is a multigrain from that same baker.
Let me present you your pre-dessert or petit four mignardis, how we call it.
There's a lot of desserts.
Starting from your left-hand side, we have the fruit roll-ups of fruit jelly. It's apricot fruit flavor. Then we have the Guinness flavor of creme brulee on the wonton dough. the chocolate bonbon with pearl and caramel flavor. Lemon diamond, we always suggest to finish with those 3. We have the strawberry pavlova with strawberry jam, vanilla cream on top and a bit of strawberry. And here is the tart passion fruit, mango and pineapple. Then the second layer is the coconut mousse. Bon appetit, as I said. So peanut dessert, the main plate. On top grated peanuts, peanut butter. Vanilla custard is on the bottom, and underneath is the peanut praline. On the side we have the bechamel siphon, vanilla ice cream, grated peanut, peanut butter, and this is the peanut emulsion we're gonna add on top.
Holy cow, that was so delicious. If you're a fan of peanut butter, mostly peanuts, like if you're a fan of peanuts, because this was more of a peanut flavor than a peanut butter flavor. It was very, very delicious. Also, I gotta say, of all these little like pedophores here, this guy right here, the pavlova, was so good. Came back to the room after Enchanté, and this is on my bed. It's like the little pirate guy with the gold coins for eyes. So I came back to the room to get changed real quick because we need to go down to Moana, and I'd rather be in something a little bit more comfortable. Plus that way I can put on my pirate outfit first, and I won't have to come back here after Moana and just go straight up and get ready for the pirate show. And just like that, I'm a pirate. Let's go out and see Moana. Here we are in the Walt Disney Theater. We're here to see Disney, The Tale of Moana. So as we enter in the theater, here's something that I didn't realize, and I wanted to show you guys so that you knew, but they do have little boosters here in case your child is not tall enough to be able to see over top of the seats. That was simply amazing. The transitions between characters, like when Maui was transitioning to the different animals that he does, awesome. When Tamatoa was huge crab on the stage, when Tafiti transformed at the end, it's just like, it was a really good use of special effects for a live stage show. There was also a transition between when it was young Moana and older Moana. It was, I don't know, you guys gotta see this. It was really cool. But right now, we're going up to deck 11 or 12 to watch the pirate show and watch the fireworks. Some concept art for Bug's Life. Or Tough to Be a Bug? Bug's Life, right? I'm glad that Heimlich didn't end up looking like this. All right, as you can see, they are starting to get it set up for the Pirates Rockin' Parlay Party live band. Go along with the fireworks. I'm gonna go up to deck 12 so that I can watch that and then turn and see the fireworks go off starboard side.
Go, go, we're not gonna take it anymore. Let's see those hats in the SWI. No, we ain't gonna take it. Sing! Place I had on this scroll and yell, yo ho! And a sparkling treasure shall behold.
Thanks for rocking the boat with us. Yo-ho and good night.
Just wanted to come out here and give you guys some of the stillness and where we're at on the ship. There's not a lot of wind out here on the balcony, so it's real nice. Because we're barely moving right now because we don't have anywhere to be. So we're just kind of like hanging out pretty much here in this spot. So we're moving forward ever so slightly, but we're really barely moving through the ocean. What a fantastic day we had today. Like, we got on the island super early. We got to see some stuff that we don't normally get to see. For example, Scuttle's Cove. We can't ever do that. And on this cruise, we were able to do it. We went over to Serenity Bay.
We got to eat at Serenity Bay for lunch. Got to meet Mickey. Got to meet Pluto. And then the show tonight, Moana. And then the fireworks and Enchanté was so delicious. It's just an all-around fantastic, fantastic day. Packed day, but fantastic. And then tomorrow, we are a day at sea. So I've got the Aquamouse. I've got a tour of the Tower Suite, Apollo Brunch. I've got a rainforest pass, and I've got a spa treatment. It's going to be a wild day tomorrow. Plus, I want to take you guys up to the Cove, which is the adults only section, because that's the last place that we have to go on this ship. We've been pretty much everywhere, so good times. So thank you to Disney for providing this cruise for us, and all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow, and now it's time to pay the price.